Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy and safe and are also catching up on your studies through the various platforms available to you. And today, I'm going to introduce a topic of writing section to you all. And for this, I extend my gratitude to RO Jabalpur for providing us teachers this wonderful opportunity to connect with our dear students across the region. So, let us proceed to our topic. And before that, students, I would like to welcome you all to your new class, that is class 6. Being in the 6th standard is a whole new experience for you as you have just finished the primary stage of your education. So, I have tried to keep the language of today's lesson very simple and the explanation also detailed to suit you. I hope you will enjoy today's class and learn new things. Children, do you know the various methods by which we can communicate or express our feelings? Look at these pictures carefully. You will get your answer. The answer is there are mainly three ways. That is by speaking, by writing, or through actions. These communications are known as verbal, written, and non-verbal communications respectively. And our today's topic is related to the second picture, that is written communication. One of the major tools of written communication is letter. On the basis of the style of their writing, the letters are classified into two types. This means there are broadly two types of letters, formal letters and informal letters. Formal letter students are those letters which are written for official or business purposes. That means the letters that are written to the principal, to the editor or to any other officer, as you can see in the pictures. Informal letters, on the other hand, are written to family and friends. These letters are for personal communication. You can see the pictures of friends and family under informal letters. And today we are going to study a letter which comes under formal letters. We are going to study how to write leave applications to the principal. But first we need to understand what is a leave application to the principal. Children, application means request. So, a leave application to the principal is a letter that a student writes to request the principal to allow him or her to be absent from school. That is, if due to any reason you are not able to attend the school, you need to write an application to your principal and take his or her permission to be absent from school. This topic is very useful for us because until now also you must have written applications. Might be with the help of your parents or elder siblings, that is brothers or sisters. And in the future as well, you will need to write applications. So, I would suggest you to pay proper attention to today's class so that by the end of today's class, you will be able to write a very good and proper leave application to your principal, both in the examination and in real life as well. In the beginning, I would like to tell you a very important thing. It is very important to write the correct format of any topic of writing section. Format means the structure that tells us how to write a letter. That means what will come in the beginning, after that what we have to write, because we cannot start writing a letter without a proper arrangement. Like yesterday, you all studied the format of notice writing. Remember? Today we will study firstly the format of a leave application, and then we will see how to write it. In front of you, you can see the format. Let me explain it to you. On the screen, children, you can see that there are some boxes. Some boxes on the left hand side of the screen and some on the right hand side of the screen. The boxes on the left hand side of the screen are the different components of the format of a leave application. Components means parts. To write the correct format of any topic, we need to write all the components and all the components in the correct order. So here I will explain to you these different components, their correct order, and on right hand side of these components, just in front of each of them, through arrows, I have shown you what these components or parts mean. How do we write them? To start a leave application, we first have to write the receiver's address. That means the address of the person to whom we are writing. And we are writing to the principal of our school. So we will write, please see on the right hand side, we will write the principal. In the second line, the name of the school. After that, in the third line, we will write the name of the place where the school is situated. After writing the receiver's address, we leave a line and then we write the date. Date is written as month, then date, then we put a comma and write the year. We write the name of the month. If we are writing the application in May, we will not write 05 for May. We will write MAY May. Then we will write the date, put a comma, and then we will write the year. After that, again we will leave a line and we will write the subject. What is a subject? Subject of a letter means the main topic of the letter. Why that letter is written. Here it is a leave application. So we are writing this letter to seek or to request a leave for some number of days. So what we can write as subject in a leave application is, look at the right hand side, we can write application for dash days leave. In the dash, we will fill up the number of days for which we are writing the leave application. If we are writing leave application for 2 days, we will write application for 2 days leave as our subject. And if you need half days leave, you will write application for half days leave. And the days in half days leave is not DAYS. It's DAY apostrophe S. Here day is singular, so we will put apostrophe after Y and write an S after the apostrophe. And on the screen we have put the apostrophe after S because their days is a plural word. So when the noun is singular, we put apostrophe S. And when the noun is plural, we do not put S after apostrophe because there is already an S before the apostrophe. After the subject, again we will leave a line and then we will write the salutation of our leave application. Salutation means when we write respected sir or respected madam. When you are writing in real life, then you will write either one of the two. If your principal is a lady, you will write respected madam. If your principal is a man, you will write respected sir. In the examination, you can write respected sir oblique madam, both. Next we start with the body of our letter, that is the matter of our letter. Because we are writing it to the principal of our school, we need to write it very shortly and to the point. So our body should contain only 2 paragraphs. That is sufficient. In the first paragraph, you have to introduce yourself by telling your class, and you have to give the reason why you will be unable or not able to attend the school. Then in the second paragraph, you have to request the principal to allow you leave for those days, and you have to say thank you. We finish the leave application by writing the complimentary closing and name of the applicant. Complimentary closing means writing yours obediently or your obedient student. After that comes the name of the student. Applicant means the person who is writing the application. So obviously the student is writing it, so the name of the student will be written here. Students, please learn the spelling of obediently very well, because in leave application, this is the complimentary clause that you have to use. If you still have any doubt regarding the format of leave application, please don't worry, because we will solve some examples today which will help you to clarify the concept in a better way. Let us see our first question. Here is our first question. You are Shiva or Shivani of Bluebell School. Write an application to the principal for half-day leave. So here the name of the school is given, Bluebell School. The name of the student is also given. You have to write Shiva or Shivani in the end. Okay, boys can write Shiva and girls may write Shivani. Whatever you wish to write, you may write out of these two names. Now here is an application for a half-day leave. Many times in the school, due to some reason or the other, we need to take a half-day leave. So let us see how we write an application for half-day leave. So children, as you can see, we have started this application with the principal, Bluebell School, Nagpur. This is the receiver's address. We are writing to the principal, and in the format I told you, this is how we write the receiver's address. We write the principal, in the next line the name of the school. The name of the school is given in the question, so we have written the same name. I have written Nagpur. You can write any other place also if it is not given in the question. Then we have left space and then we have written the date. The date we have written as we read in the format. May 21, 2020. Clear? Now in the format the subject was there, so we have also written the subject. So I have written SUB here. It stands for subject. Subject is application for half days leave. DAY'(S), like I told you. Application for half days leave is our subject. Then the salutation, respected sir / madam. It is not clear in the question whether the principal is a man or a lady. I have just given a representational picture there. In the question it was not clear, so I have written both, sir / madam. Further, we have written the body of the letter. A student should always be respectful towards his teachers and principal. So we will write the application in a very respectful manner. With due respect, I beg to say that I am a student of class 6th of your school. I have an appointment with the dentist at 1 p.m. today. In the first paragraph, the applicant, that is the child who is writing the letter, has introduced himself by telling the class to which he belongs. Then he has given the reason why he wants to take half-day leave. The reason that this child has given is, I have an appointment with the dentist at 1 p.m. He has to go and see the dentist at 1 p.m. So he needs to take half day from school. In the second paragraph, the child has written, therefore, kindly grant me leave, half day leave on 21/5/2020. In the second paragraph, the child has written, therefore, kindly grant me half day leave on 21 May 2020. I shall be highly obliged to you. Here, the child has mentioned the date on which he needs the leave, and he has written that he shall be highly obliged. That means he shall be thankful. Obliged means thankful. So in place of thankful, you can use a new word. You can learn the spelling of obliged and write it. I shall be highly obliged to you. Then complimentary closing is yours obediently. You could also have written your obedient student. Any one complimentary closing you can write. Here I have chosen the name Shiva Sharma. You could have written any other name also, like you could have written Shivani also. Then 6th A, roll number 12. This is how you can write this leave application. Let us see another question with a different subject. Question number 2 is, write an application to the principal of your school to grant you sick leave for 2 days. Now, how is this question different from the first question? For one, in this question, the name of the school and the name of the student are not given. Secondly, in the first question, you had to write an application for half day leave. And in this question, you have to write the application for, correct, 2 days leave. And in first question, the reason was not given. But in this question, you have been given the reason. Now, where is the reason? The reason is in the phrase sick leave. What is a sick leave? A sick leave is a leave that you need or you take when you are sick, when you are ill. As you can see in the picture, the child is ill. Okay. So, what does this question mean? This question means that you are not well, you are having fever or any other problem and you need to take leave for 2 days, and you have to write an application to the principal of your school to allow you to take that leave. Okay. This is the answer to question number 2. We have started this application letter also like the first application letter, because students, the format for the application letter will be same whatever the question is. Again, we have started with the principal, Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2, that is the name of the school, Chhindwara, the name of the place. We have left a space and written the date, May 22, 2020 with a comma in between. I have changed the date only to show you that you can write any date. Mostly it should be the date on which you are writing the letter. Okay. Then subject. This time the subject will be application for 2 days sick leave. Okay. Then respected sir / madam. Body of the letter is, with due respect, I beg to say that I am a student of class 6th of your school. The same line as we did in the earlier letter. I have given the same pattern so that you can revise it once more. Now, instead of the previous reason, we have changed the reason, because in the question the reason was given that you are not well. So how will you write in such a case? You will write, I have been suffering from fever since last night. So I will not be able to attend the school for 2 days. Okay. So this time you have given the reason that you are unwell since last night. So for the next 2 days you shall not be able to attend the school. The second paragraph says, therefore kindly grant me leave from 22/5/2020 to 23/5/2020. I shall be highly obliged to you. This means you have written that, so, sir, kindly allow me leave from, you have given the date here now. In the above paragraph, you wrote that you need leave for 2 days. And in the second paragraph, you have to mention the date of those 2 days, that on which days you need the leave. Okay. So because you are writing the leave on 22nd May, so you will ask for a leave from that day only, because we usually give the leave on the same day of our absence. So I have written the same date, 22nd May 2020 to 23rd May, because it was for 2 days. So I have mentioned the date of 2 days here. Okay. Then I shall be highly obliged to you. We have written the same structure, only some things we have changed according to the question. Okay, this is how you will make changes if you get a different question. Then again we have written yours obediently as the complimentary closing. Shivam Suryavanshi. I have written this name. It was not given in the question. You can write any name here. 6th A, roll number 12. Okay. So this application letter is quite similar to the first application letter we did. And you can notice where we have made the changes. And you also know now that why we have made the changes, because the question was different. Okay, children? Our third and last example for today is again having a very different subject. Let's read it. Write an application to the principal of your school to grant you leave for 3 days to attend your cousin's wedding. Now again, you can see the differences. The name of the school and child are again not given in the question, and the days have changed from half to 3 days now. And the reason is you have to attend your cousin's wedding. Okay, so this is also one of the possible reasons why you would need a leave. So let us see, if we have to attend some wedding, then how we write an application letter. In front of you on the screen, you can see the solution to question number 3 now. The format will of course be same. This time what we have written the principal, St. Thomas School, Bhopal. The name of the school was not given, so once again I have invented another name. Also the place. Then the date, May 21, 2020. Subject will be application for 3 days leave. It was given in the question that you have to ask for 3 days leave. So 3 days leave. Respected sir / madam. Now I have changed the starting a bit. This time I have written, most humbly and respectfully, I want to say that I am a student of class 6th A of your school. I shall not be able to attend the school for 3 days because I have to attend my cousin's wedding. In the earlier letters, I had started with due respect. Here we have written most humbly and respectfully. Out of the two ways, whichever way you find easier and best, you can write. Okay. I want to say that I am a student of class 6th A of your school. This time the student has mentioned the class and the section also. I shall not be able to attend the school for 3 days because I have to attend my cousin's wedding. So here the girl who has written the application, that is Preeti Sahu, you can see the name in the end that I have written. Preeti has written in a very simple manner that because of her cousin's wedding, she will not be able to attend the school for 3 days. Then she has written, therefore kindly grant me leave from 26 May 2020 to 29 May 2020. Now here we have written the date different from the date on which the application is written. This time I have changed the complimentary closing also to show you that you can write your obedient student also in place of complimentary closing. And then the name of the student. Here we have not written the class again because in the first paragraph Preeti has mentioned her class and section both. And you can leave the roll number also if you wish to. Now children, that we have gone through the different examples, What are the common points that you observed? Did you observe that the application should be brief and to the point? Because it is a formal letter and we are writing to the principal, our application should not be unnecessarily long. There should not be any unnecessary statements in the application. Secondly, it is very important that the language of a leave application must be respectful, because a student is addressing his or her principal. The body of a leave application should not be written in a single paragraph just like any other formal letter. In case of leave application, we saw that 2 paragraphs would also be sufficient. Then it is very important to mention the reason for which you are seeking the leave. The reason should be valid and convincing. And last but not the least, the format should be correct and in proper order. And here on your screens in front of you is once again the format of a leave application. Children, whenever you start writing a leave application, please recall the format and write it in a proper order. Otherwise, your marks would be deducted in the examination and your leave application will not be considered appropriate. At the end of today's class, children, I have 2 practice questions for you. You can solve these questions and know how much you have learned and how much you have understood about leave applications. First question is, you are Sahil Verma. You have a function at home. Write an application to the principal of your school for 1 day's leave. In this question, the name of the student is given, Sahil Verma. The reason for taking the leave is given. That is, you have a function at your home. And the number of days is 1. That means in the subject you will write application for 1 day's leave. And the reason for that leave application is there is a function at your home. So in the second paragraph you will write, I will not be able to attend the school for 1 day because of a function at my home. Therefore, kindly grant me leave on, you can write any date, the date on which you wish to take the leave. This is how you will answer this question. The second question is, write an application letter to your principal for half day's leave as you have stomachache. Now this question is for a half day leave. And what is different in this question? That in this question, the reason is given to you. The reason is you need to take half day because you are having stomachache. Stomachache means stomach pain. So you can easily write this leave application taking help from the first leave application that we wrote in today's class. Okay? All the best, students. Before leaving, I would like to remind you that in our next class, we'll learn how to write informal letters. Till then, my good wishes to you all. Thank you, children.